I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a what is on my iPhone 6 video. I haven't done this video in like I think over a year now, and the last video it was just terrible. So I decided to do an updated one because I recently got the iPhone 6s and I'm really excited to show you guys what is on my phone. Also, this is kind of a mini collab with my good friend Julia from Julia's iPhone 2. I don't know if you guys probably know her. She's been on a bunch of my videos before, but we're both doing what is on my iPhone videos. We actually didn't even plan it. Like, we kind of just like, we're both wanting to do that video and we're just like, okay, let's just make it like a mini collab. So make sure you go check out her video. I will link it below. And if you are coming from her channel, hello. I hope you guys will stick around and subscribe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's just get started. So this is my phone. It's just the iPhone 6s in silver. And then the case that I have on right now is just this plain clear case. I got the case where I got my phone at Best Buy. So it's just like this plain, boring, clear case with these holes. Oh! I just dropped my phone. That is not good. But I will, I think, eventually go online and get some, like, a cute case. I think I might get a wildflower case, but I'm not sure yet, so that's my case. But just for the purpose of this video, I'm not gonna have a case on just because I really like the way it looks without the case, but I could not even, like, survive, like, 2 minutes without dropping this outside. So, alright, let's do this. This is the background that I currently have. It's one of those, like, live, like, moving ones, which I really like. So when you open my phone, this is what it looks like. I just have 2 pages like this, and then the first page, it's pretty much just like your standard iPhone apps that come with the phone. And then on the bottom here, I just have Mail, Safari, Phone, and Messages. I'm not really going to go through these because they're just the boring apps that come with the phone, except for Photos, Camera, and like Settings and FaceTime and stuff like that. And then on my second page, I have just a couple of folders and a couple of apps right here. And also my background is just a marble background that I got off of Safari. So my first folder here is, I call it like the social folder because all my social media is here. So I first have my Snapchat. A lot of people have been Snapchatting me today. Wow. But yeah, I'm not getting my Snapchat out just because it's like personal and stuff. And my Instagram, however, you guys can follow me. It is cami.emily, and I am on it quite frequently. Why I only have 4 posts is just because I deleted all my pictures because I wanted to start a new feed. As you guys can kind of tell, it's my YouTube app, which obviously I'm on quite frequently. Thank you guys so much for 828 subscribers. That just means so much to me, and I love you guys all. Next, I have Musical.ly, which I'm obsessed with. Literally, I go on it so much. You guys can follow me at cami.emily, and I make some pretty weird Musical.lys, but I have my Twitter, which you guys can also follow me. It's cami_emily because I made my Twitter a really long time ago, and I made it cami_emily, and it's really annoying because all my other social medias are cami.emily, but anyways, you guys can follow me on there. I don't really go on Twitter too much, but you guys can follow me. And then I have my Spotify, which I am obsessed with Spotify. Literally, I mainly go on my iPad and my computer to go on Spotify just because I don't have premium, but I can like play any song I want on my iPad. But it is, you guessed it, cami.emily. That is my username, and this is my playlist with all my current favorite songs on here. And I have this webcam, which I will go back to later. This is also kind of like how I edit my Instagram pictures, but I only use like one, like I only do like one thing, so it's not that big of a deal, but I'll go back to that later. And then the next folder is music. So I obviously have my music app. I have my iTunes store, and then Shazam, which is basically an app where if you're in the car or you're just somewhere and there's a song playing and you really want to know what the song is called, you just click this and then it'll like scan the song, and then it'll tell you what the song is called, and it'll like bring you to the iTunes store so you can like get the song and stuff. This is a very useful app. And then I have the app store, which isn't really music related. I just decided to put it in here because I don't know. And then I have my shopping folder, which I have my Sephora app, which I go on a lot because I'm a beauty insider, and yeah, so I'm a beauty insider, and I can just look at like how many points I have and stuff like that and see like the rewards And I just like shopping and like looking at different makeup and stuff. Lululemon, which I also go on a lot because I love their clothes there. I have Shutterfly, which is basically where you can take pictures from your camera roll and you can send them to Shutterfly and it'll print them out for you and just bring them to your house. So it's very useful. The next folder is school, so I have Quizlet, which is just a flashcard app, Kahoot, which is just for like during school, like you can like play like this game and stuff like that. And I have Calculator, and then Q, which is basically just a site where you can check your grades. Remind Me app, the Remind app, where basically the teachers can send you reminders of like when the tests are and stuff like that. And then I have a translator app, mainly for Spanish because I take Spanish and it comes in handy a lot. And then I have my games folder, and I don't have a lot of games. It's not really a game, it's just Christmas countdown. 239 days, 7 hours, 14 minutes, and 40 seconds until Christmas. That just made me really sad now, and now I want it to be Christmas again. And then I have Mini Rush, which I only play when I'm like super bored. You just like move like this, and you have to get all the bananas, and it's really addicting. And the last 3 apps here, I have Disneyland wait times, which come in handy so much. They just basically have the wait times for every single ride at Disneyland, and then they also have it for California Adventure. This comes in handy because whenever you're at Disneyland and like you don't know which rides you want to ride because you don't know what the lines are and stuff, you can just look here and it'll tell you if it's closed or how long it is and stuff, and it's really accurate actually, surprisingly. And it's like less walking to do because you don't have to like walk around the whole park and be like, oh, this is too long, I'm gonna go to the next one, because you can just be like, oh, this one's only like a 20-minute line, you can go to that, you know. It comes in handy a lot. The weather app, which is also very useful, and then a GoPro app. If you guys have a GoPro, then you should definitely get it because you like sync up your camera, like your GoPro to your phone, and then every time you like record something on your GoPro, it'll like go on to like the media, which I didn't like hook it up. I don't know, I like hooked it up, but for some reason it's not on here. But basically when you record something, it'll like automatically go onto here, so then you can like post pictures and stuff from like your GoPro. And that is pretty much it. Now I'm going to show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures. So I'm just going to give you guys an example. So you go to Visco Cam. It's a free app, by the way. And you click add. I'm just going to use this picture that my friend took of me in Cabo. You click this button right here. And then it brings you to all these filters. You can get more filters, that some like the filters you buy, and then some of them are like free. The filter I use is C1. Tap this again and you can turn it down or up. It's hard to see on here, but basically you can go up if it's more like this is like more blue and then this is like less blue. I usually go about 4 or 5. It's kind of hard to see on here, but yeah. And then you just click check, and then I usually just leave it there, but sometimes I will click this, and then you can do a bunch of different things. So you can do like the exposure. Sometimes if the picture is like on the darker side, I'll put the exposure up 1. And then if the picture is like on the lighter side, then I'll put the exposure down. And you can do a bunch of stuff like contrast and clarity and saturation and temperature and all that sort of stuff. From there you can just click the check mark, and then you can save it to your camera roll. It's a really good app because there are a bunch of different filters that you guys can choose from and to like match what kind of theme you want. So yeah. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and found it interesting and helpful and useful. And if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also, you can subscribe down there. It's free and you get notified every time I post. And you can also comment anything that you would like below because I love reading your guys' comments and replying to you. And make sure you follow me on all my social medias. It will be below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!